Hiya, three. Welcome to your RE lesson today. Okay, so today we're going to be thinking about again, what do we know about Jesus? But today we're going to be really looking and exploring the symbolic language to use to describe Jesus in the Bible. Okay, so as we begin, have a look at these pictures here. So, what are each of these pictures here showing? Pause the video, have a chat with the person in the room. Okay, so did you notice there was a candle, the bread, and the shepherd? So I'm just going to have a little look through now. Now, a candle, what does a candle do? I'm just going to move my picture up here because I haven't got any words coming up. What does a candle do? Well, a candle brings light, doesn't it, to darkness. A candle gives warmth as well. A candle will often be in place where it's somewhere quite peaceful. So a candle is often a sign that shows that something is peaceful, that it brings light to an area and gives warmth. So we're going to be thinking about a little bit later on why they use a candle in the Bible. So remember those things that a candle does. Okay. And then we had bread, didn't we? Now bread is very filling. Bread is quite hearty and keeps us going. It's quite firm as well. Bread is, isn't it? Anything else you can think about bread? Yeah. Okay. We're going to have a look into why bread is used as well in the Bible a little bit later. We've got a shepherd. Now, a shepherd is really, really important because a shepherd has to guide his flocks of sheep. He has to make sure that they're all there. He has to support them. He has to make sure that they're all together and that he looks after all of them, even the little ones like there that one is holding. He makes sure that they're safe from foxes. He makes sure that they're looked after well and they're fed. And the shepherd just generally looks after all of the sheep as if they were his family. Need to remember that too while we move on. Okay, so here in the Bible, Jesus describes himself in lots of different ways in the Bible, and we've got 3 Bible readings that we're going to have a little look at now. Okay, so we've got John 6:35, John 9:5, and John 10:14. Okay, so let's come with me now. Move my camera just to the fabulous. So this is John 6:35. I am the bread of life. Now remember earlier we talked about bread, didn't we? Bread is food. Everyone needs food to live. When Jesus describes himself as the bread of life, he means that he provides sustenance. Now, sustenance is like food. It's nourishment. It's something that will keep you alive. Sustenance for his followers. He fills up their soul and makes their lives whole. And it's also a symbol of how he provides everything his followers need. So people back when Jesus was alive, they didn't have lots of fancy food, and bread was one of their main staples of food that they would eat. So bread is food, and everyone needs food to live. So Jesus says that he is like bread. Everyone needs him in their life to live their fullest life, to live their best life. Okay. Now then, let's move on to this. When we talked about the candle, I'm going to move myself here now. When we talked about the candle. So this is John 9:5. I am the light of the world. So we talked about a candle bringing light, didn't we? Bringing calm and peace. And we talked about a candle giving warmth as well. So let's have a look at that then. There are many meanings behind the symbol of Jesus being the light of the world. And one meaning is that he lights the way for his followers and shows them the right path to travel in their lives. And we talked about a candle will light the way for us. It will light the darkness, won't it? Light is a symbol of goodness and darkness is a symbol of evil. So light is often referred to as the good in the Bible. Now, Christians believe that when Jesus came to earth, his light dispelled the darkness. That means it got rid of the darkness and it gave people hope. So it was as if Jesus was coming down and he got rid of all the bad and the evil that was in the world because he brought his light with him and he shone his light all over the world. And therefore, then all the evil started to disappear. And it gave people hope to think that somebody could do that. And that's why we have candles as well. Okay. And the last thing was shepherds, wasn't it? Okay, let's have a look at this then. Let me move my picture again. I am the good shepherd, and that's in John 14. Now, a good shepherd is someone that takes care of their flocks and protects them from danger. And that's what we were talking about earlier. That's what a shepherd does. He provides everything they need to know as each of his sheep, for each of his sheep individually. So when Jesus describes him as the good shepherd, he means that his followers are the sheep and that he would do everything that for them that a real shepherd would do for his family. Remember we said the shepherds would often look at their sheep as their family, as their family that they would want to look after. If one of them was sick, he would look after them. If one of them needed more food, if one of them needed help, he would look after them. And that's why Jesus refers to himself as a shepherd, because he would look after his flock, and his flock are the people who follow him. Okay. So there's lots of other symbols and images that Jesus used to describe himself in the Bible. I wonder if you can think of any, or if you can find any at all. Now then, children, you have got a worksheet. I'm just going to stop it here for a second in a minute. You have got a worksheet that I would like you to fill out. Okay, so you'll need to look back over the bread, candle, and the shepherd, and what metaphors we're using there. And then when you've done your work on your worksheet and found any other symbols that Jesus uses to refer to himself in the Bible, I want you to come back here. So we've got these metaphors here that we want to go through. So pause the video now, and I want you to have a go answering your questions on your worksheet. See you in a minute. Okay, brilliant. So now this might help you with this part. Now you've finished your work. So let's have a look at these quotes from Jesus. And what metaphors is he using here? The Lord is my shepherd, and there is nothing I lack. What metaphor are they using here? That's right. Again, they're saying that Jesus is the shepherd, and there is nothing that they don't need. They have everything they need from Jesus. The second one is, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me will not be hungry. Now, what does that mean? Can you remember we said that Jesus referred to himself as bread? He referred to himself as the bread of life, and he was giving life to other people. And with them following him, he was nourishing their souls. And that's what he means there. People will not be hungry. They will not feel that they are lack purpose or focus when they're with Jesus. And then the last one, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness. What's that one about? Brilliant. Yes, it's about the candle. It's about being the candle, and that wherever Jesus goes, he takes light with him. So anybody that follows him will always be in light and not in darkness. Well, I really do hope you've enjoyed that lesson today, Year 3. I have too, finding out about Jesus and the symbols that represent him. If you do find any more, it'd be great to hear from you and to see them. Now, you take care now, and I'll see you very soon. Bye now.